Here he is.
We've asked him to try and put it down the drive as far as he can so we don't have to stay here till 8 o'clock tonight.
But he's got a full load on. So YouTube, we've decided we're just going to graze it. God, that's slow. Go over to the wall a bit.
I've been inside too.
That'll do. Hello. So the plan of attack for today, weather's miserable. We've got some more ballast. We've already got a ton up the top, half a ton round the back. So we've got enough now for all his posts. So while it's wet, we're just going to get the mixer on and get all the concrete filled into the holes.
Hopefully don't get electrocuted.
So we decided to stick it out a little bit. Weather's not the greatest, but it's alright. We're managing, aren't we?
Of course we will.
We're managing. We filled half the wall full of concrete.
And what's it took now? Nearly 2 tonnes?
Nearly 2 tonne so far.
Nearly 2 tonnes.
Indestructible! Yeah, that's what we've filled so far, that end. Across there. Probably half to go. Weather looks like it's on its way back in.
Bit of thunder. We've got a bit of thunder.
Hopefully.
You tell us if that is a well constructed retaining wall and if you think that that's ever going to move. I don't know.
In the grand scheme of things, is it holding a lot?
Yeah. I know blokes that have laid retaining walls on clay. That's no joke. And they've still not gone anywhere.
You don't, man.
I don't. I do. On the kids, I promise you. I know that. That's not us neither, by the way. Well, obviously you know that's not us because we don't do things like that. But we know things about people.
Oh, it was Uzi, wasn't it? What's his name? Oh, I can't tell you.
Give 1,000 likes and we'll tell you.
No, we'll never disclose
never,
that
ever
kind of information.
Never, ever. But
Never ever.
we were, this morning when we got on the job, the customer said, just go home. Didn't she? She said, I do not expect you working this.
But we stayed.
Dedicated. And actually, it has been absolutely sound and we haven't had a drop of rain since we got out of the van, have we? Since we started, since we pulled the mixer out.
It was still drizzling. We pulled the mixer out. We thought, we'll just go for it.
We'll go for it. But
That's what
you
it is.
guys, we've just had a comment saying that we'll be on this location till Christmas. Give us 1 week once this wall's in. You won't believe it. It'll be like Friday night. What was his name when he walked through that cloud and he come back through a different person? What was his name?
And tonight, Matthew,
And tonight,
stars in their eyes.
Stars in their eyes. This is going to be like stars in their eyes. We'll do a puff and it'll be done.
Yeah. It's going to start getting filled a little bit later on.
Because them bottom courses have already been in.
About 12 months. 12 months they've been in.
So we are looking up now, and then it can carry on raining as long as if it wants, because we'll be on timber work. Timber, won't we?
That chop saw of yours, waterproof in it.
We'll find out.
That one you paid £8 from Carbon.
Somebody put on the other day. No way you had that for £80 off Carbon.
Did they really?
Oh, come on, Simple.
They didn't.
They did, yeah. I thought, no, you're not being serious, surely. You can't buy things like that for £80 on car boots.
To be nice, though, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
You said times 10 after it, though, didn't you?
I said times 10, yeah. It was about It was about 800, nearly £900, I think it was. So, yeah. We're going to be on it, and we're going to get a little snippet in a minute.
Of what?
Chainsaw. Chainsaw. For all you loggers out there that love a bit of the gullet action, we're going to get the gullet stuck right into that stump, get it blown down.
It's the biggest tree you've ever seen.
Show 'em.
It's going to go... Oh my god, look at the size of that tree. It's absolutely massive.
In fact, you know what? While it's raining now, just hang quiet. I'll go and get the chainsaw.
When he gets to play with his chainsaw, he's real excited.
But I do have a problem with this chainsaw. But I'm not going to tell you about it. Let's see.
Someone will pick it up on the comments what's wrong with it.
I can't remember the last time this was run.
I can.
In fact, the last time I did me video
Log splitter.
log splitter, that was the last time. It's got old fuel in it, but let's see.
He's a fraud.
Can you? Yes. The brake doesn't
He's going cut right into the mud now.
single-handedly take out the forest.
What about that little one there?
Now, if any of you want to review on the Alpina,
It's very, very rubbish.
I tell you what, now I paid about £300, £260 for this. Still, Husqvarna, very good machine, but this 50cc, powerful enough, even with no chain oiling. It's brilliant. The only thing is, you should always remember when you're cutting, safety is paramount. I know that the brake doesn't work on it, but I know about it and I'm well aware of it, so I'm always very careful. So you guys out there that mess about with power tools like this, always be prepared for the kickback. Stay away from them teeth, because when they bite, they bite. Nearly cut my toe off once. That's no joke. Went straight through my trainer.
My trainer.
Brand new trainers. I said to my missus, go out, look, and get us some new weight trainers. She come back, nice pair of Adidas softies. Went straight through the front of them.
You were lucky there, weren't you?
Very lucky, yeah. And that's why.
Was that a lesson for you?
Well,
No.
not really. I'm careful, like, look, I got my PPE on, I've got my gloves on, I've got my shred-proof trousers on, I've got my boots on. Brake works, everything's serviced, so yeah, we're good. But that stump has been in the way for ages and I wanted to get it down. So now,
The customer's actually poisoned it, hasn't he?
drilled it and poisoned it. Well, we've cut all the roots off it. But nice bit of timber there for me fire.
Oh
their
yeah,
fire.
do you mean all the fire, all the wood that you still got at the front of your house?
Yeah, all their fire. So yeah, we just had a brew. That mix has been non-stop, hasn't it? So, fifth one. We have just had a comment come through on our channel asking if we think that D&J Projects, father and son, are cowboys. No, we don't. I don't know why you would be asking us that anyway. We like the D&J Projects. We follow them. They follow us. I think
People try to cause conflict between
yes,
other
they
people.
do.
don't
I
they?
think
No reason.
that their channel is bang on. And who was it that put that comment?
I can't see now.
We,
I'll look later.
we can't see at the minute, but don't ask us. Don't try and get us involved in conflict with other people and this, that, and the other because it just done a wash. Don't ask us because we aren't interested in stuff like that. If I thought that D&J Projects were cowboys, I wouldn't follow them. So there's your answer. I am a very, very big subscriber and supporter. Okay? Does that answer the question?
Very big fan.
Very big fan and subscriber. No, we do. We like D&J
Yeah.
Projects, don't we?
Yeah.
I think they do some cracking work. I think they're in a very good place, and I think they're doing well. And I like them. They're likeable chaps. I like the dad. I like the son. I like the swans. You know, but people think if you actually mention other people on YouTube and your arse kissers and this, that, and the other, well, no, return it all. If I like, it's like him on Tidy Bricks, like him, Green Top Landscapes, like him that builds the summer houses. What's his name? He's 100,000 miles an hour. He hasn't got a second to breathe. What's his name? Oakwood Garden Rooms.
Yeah.
He does an absolute minter of a job. And I think that new piling system that he's come out with, where he puts them plates in and the concrete's around them, I think it's brilliant. What do you think, Dean?
I think he's good.
I think he does a top-notch job, but
He is 100 mile an hour.
He's 100 mile an hour. And I think
You thought you were 100 mile an hour.
yeah, I thought I was 100 mile an hour, but that bloke just has not got time to breathe. Has he?
No.
He puts the shed roof on in 14 seconds. It's literally, guys, bang, 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 bang. And he uses that 5-minute polyurethane glue because he's got no patience, as he always says, which I like. I like that way of working. That's good. If there's a good way, I think he's great anyway. I think he's brilliant.
Show him how you're putting this concrete in there.
I'll show you. Just another one. Does anybody want to comment and say that there's no cement in this mix? I had somebody
He's on a rant.
say no cement in that shed base. That shed base was plenty strong enough, whether or not you deem it to have had plenty of cement in or not. Believe me, it had plenty of cement in. So, going up. Hey ho, hey ho.
So to work we go.
It's a long way, but what's the quicker way?
Quick way. There isn't a quicker way. And what we do then, when we got it up to the top of the hole, there's my stick. Then when it's full, give it a good poke. Make sure that it's nice wet nicks anyway. Make sure that that goes all the way down into that hole. It's already had a bucket in, it's already full bucket. So it's like 2 buckets. How many is it taking? Is it 1 mix? 3 holes for 1 mix?
Yeah.
See how much that's dropped there now? Now I'll give it a good poke down. See what I'm saying? I will top that one back up, but that's how we're doing it. Can go.
We're going to take the wall out, this wall. We've moved all the rocks that were over there. They're all in there. We've got a 16 ton. We've got more than that, haven't we?
He said
18.
he's going to try and get whatever he can on the wagon.
18, 20 ton load of recycled stone. We're going to get that in there and crack on.
Keep it away from the wall. So we can
I'll
carry
put you on
with
here
it.
so you can see it, how this performs. If you can see. There we go.
I'd say that was pretty effortless, wouldn't you? Quite solid to me.
2 years later. Fucking hell, there's everything in there. That is the mountain. The mountain of recycled junk.
And it is shite.
It is pretty shit, isn't it?
Yeah. But what time is it now?
20 to 12.
20 to 12. By the end of the day, let's see what 1 man in a shovel and 1 man in a barrow can do.
We've already moved about a ton though, haven't we?
But it don't matter because it's for made up ground.
It is still rocky, so it's alright for drainage, let the water through. But we'll get a time lapse on and let's see the pile disappear.
I'm going to be top off in a minute anyway. And have this quick pull.
We've been going nearly 3 hours now, and I would say nearly there. We've only got about 10 ton left. Nah, we haven't got that much left. It's one of them jobs. Oh, I just can't wait for it to be over. I'll show you what we've moved. Are you tired?
I'm very, very tired. In fact, I could just go to sleep. I'm very tired. Literally, probably the tidiest I've been today.
So we've moved all that round so far. We haven't pushed it all against the wall yet. We're going to give it another day or two, perhaps tomorrow afternoon or something, until we push it back. Just give that wall a bit more of a chance to go off, even though the concrete that we've put in is absolutely,
Well, the top, it's
bounced.
been built. I mean, all them bottom courses have been built well over a week, haven't they?
yeah.
So it's not going to affect that. But yeah, we're taking a bit of shape and we are out to the ground.
2:30.
3.5 hours. We've probably moved by hand. Good 10 ton.
Easily.
Good 10 ton.
Well, the bloke says there was more than 16 on there, didn't he?
He says, how much do you want? 16 ton? I went, yeah. He went, we've got quite a few more ton than that. He says, this was a proper full load. It says, way overweight. So, when I used to run overweight, when I was truck driving, you could be anywhere from, I'm not even telling you.
You're a tit, you are.
No, I'm telling you.
You don't do that kind of thing, do you?
No.
What are you saying?
And that is how you move, however much was there.
18 ton, give or take. 5 to 5, job done.
Now,
20 to 12 till 5 to 5.
now that was a graft. Any of you think that you can do it quicker? Be my guess.